likely consumed dozens of articles today. You scrolled through social feeds, watched video essays, and processed thousands of headlines. Yet, after processing all that data, it's common to walk away feeling no closer to a clear understanding of the subjects you just spent hours reading about. For most of human history, information was a scarce resource. Accessing a book or a map required significant physical effort and time. Modern technology has effectively solved that historical problem of access. By making information abundant and instant, we removed the friction that used to be a natural part of gathering data. But we have mistaken that ease of access for ease of comprehension. Information is not knowledge, and treating them as the same is a quiet systemic error. We solved the problem of how to find answers, but we haven't solved the problem of how to understand them. We are drowning in data while starving for wisdom. Strictly speaking, information is just raw material, facts, data, and headlines. These are isolated fragments that only answer the question, what happened? Knowledge is the integrated framework on the right. It combines context and application to answer the much more difficult question, what does it mean? Knowing that exercise improves heart health is information. Actually exercising consistently and feeling how your own body adapts to the stress is knowledge. Our biology makes it difficult to tell these apart. The human brain is hardwired to seek out and reward novelty. Every new video or thread triggers a small hit of dopamine. That chemical reward creates a false sense of progress. It makes you feel like you are learning, even if your behavior or your perspective remains completely unchanged. Psychologists identified this specific blind spot as the illusion of explanatory depth. Because information is accessible everywhere, the brain falsely equates the ability to find a fact with the actual understanding of that fact. This is why you read a complex article once and feel like you've mastered the subject. But that perceived mastery disappears the moment you try to explain it to someone else. Without the source text, your knowledge gaps are immediately exposed. This psychological gap is being widened by the modern attention economy. Digital platforms are financially incentivized to keep you in this loop of superficial novelty. Their goal is consumption, not your transformation or wisdom. Exposure is not the same as mastery. We are operating in an environment designed to prioritize the gathering effects over the depth of understanding. Since passive exposure fails to build understanding, we have to use an active process to transform raw data. This progression moves an idea into a mental model. First, absorb information intentionally. Second, question its validity. Third, connect new data to existing frameworks. Fourth, test the logic against reality. Finally, apply it. Understanding becomes real when it changes behavior. Information can fill your mind. Knowledge can change your mind, but wisdom can change your life. When every answer is instantly available, the most valuable skill is no longer the search. It is the work of turning what we find into something we actually understand.